Ring ring, ring ring, ring ring, ring ring, ring ring, ring ring. Oh, hello. Hey, this is Annie Noodle, and we're in a doodle cafe, and it was really cool. All of this footage, just want you guys to know right off the bat, is really old from road trip that I took last summer, and I had a lot of fun, and I think you're gonna enjoy watching it. But yeah, I just never got around to editing anything, and I don't want to just get rid of it because a lot of cool stuff happened. Like this really awesome strawberry patch. That since this footage is so old, I'm almost back to strawberry season now, and that's so exciting. And this is what strawberries look like when you just have them growing wild in your yard. These are like little wild native Minnesota strawberries. And those were the glasses that I no longer have because they broke, and life is sad like that. And this is a catalpa tree, which are not native to Minnesota at all. And I can't believe that they actually live here because they look very like orchidy and like they just want to live in like a tropical wonderland instead of here where we get like feet of snow every year. Yeah, anyways, so in case you can't tell, this audio is going to be all over the place. That inset is from a really cool art tabling event that I did last summer, and after that we went to get basically really awesome candy that was misproduced, so you get it at a huge discount. Anyway, so not only is the audio going to be all over the place, but hello! So is the video, because this is from last summer, and I went to a whole bunch of creative reuse stores. So now, if you do not know what a creative reuse store is, this is it. And isn't this amazing? I have a list of all the ones I went to. This is, I believe, the Hello Art Hatchery. Yeah, it's in Wisconsin. I want to sew more, and I love weird old patterns like so much. Yeah. Actually, this is probably why I bought it. I like this. Ooh, look at that. I love the way the line comes down and turns into a pocket. That's great. Will it fit me? No, it will not. But it's still an awesome idea, and I don't see things like that very often. So I wish I could tell you the thoughts that I had when I bought these. I need to stop delaying when I know I'm going to make a video, I need to stop delaying. And then I got this cool book about making hats. Oh my gosh, look at that baby. That's so cute. Yeah, so this is my life. I'm going to make a lot of weird stuff this winter. Oh, it's me again now. Yeah, I tried to also record a lot of really cool murals because I saw a lot of really nice art kind of everywhere I went this last summer. Yeah, I mean, which makes sense because like a lot of these creative reuse centers were like in downtowns where there's, hey, this is a great place to open this reuse center because look at all the art that's already supported down here. This is the Scrap Jar. It's in Rockford, Illinois. I found a lot of really cool stuff here. I just love old palettes like this. Aren't they neat? Yeah. And because I was still by myself during this part of the trip, I got to just take my sweet Pippin time going through a lot of these places. And if I haven't mentioned it, this is the trip that we do every July where I go down to Florida, and a lot of times I drive myself down and then I end up, and this is me finding myself in a creative reuse store. Yeah, anyways, and here's this cool mural. So this is the trip that we take every year. Strangely enough, in 2026, it sounds like we're just going to fly down and fly back up. At least that's the current plan. Yeah. So here's a burb. Here's a pelican. I also stopped at a lot of, like, just pretty places and did a lot of hiking. Check out all those cool little mushies. Mushroom guys. Yeah, since then, my knee's gotten all messed up and I can barely walk some days. and it's a huge bummer. I don't know if you guys remember, but I was getting into running, and now I'm like, I can barely walk. I definitely have a hard time with stairs. I don't know what's going to happen. So I'm in the St. Louis Art Supply in St. Louis, and I know that I have done video of this store before, and they actually have even more cool stuff in there now. Every time I go there, I wish I remembered to write down what Gansai Tambly palettes I have, and I never remember. Yeah. But I did buy stuff there. That was a year ago, and I will tell you that right now I'm not buying anything. Right now I'm really broke. Right now it's bills and only bills. So I kind of look at like the money I spent during this trip last year, and I'm like, wow, like I spent a lot of money on just random things. But like right now, a lot of money is like $5. So I'm trying to be really careful with my money. Yeah. I definitely don't regret what I bought, but I definitely need to use it a lot more, because a lot of this stuff has just been sitting here waiting for me to like use it with you guys for the first time, and I haven't been recording videos, and when I have been recording videos, I haven't been editing. I'm gonna do better, like, no lie, this year. So I wish I would have kept better track of where I got things. This I got at St. Louis Art Supply for sure, because that is the St. Louis Art Supply logo right there. But like, where did I find this? I assume I got this at an upcycle art store, because I was somewhere. Probably the same with this. Although this could have been St. Louis Art Supply too. Oh my goodness, look at this guy. Look at that little dude. He's a pen. I also, every time I go to a store that has novelty pens, I get one for me and my bestie, Alan. So, this one's covered in glitter, which probably means I kept him in my pencil pouch for a while, which is also full of glitter for some reason. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this. This is an eraser. I don't want to open it, but it's a banana eraser. I don't need it right now, so I don't want to open it. But like you can see, I am so excited about this dumb thing. Yeah. Anyways, okay, next batch of stuff. Oh, I didn't even talk about these pencils that are Lily of the Valley scented. And they are from Portugal. And like I said, I got them at St. Louis Art Supply. So I'm very curious about these. They do smell very good. I got one more thing at St. Louis Art Supply for sure. That's when I go down to Florida in the summer, I always stop there because I love them. I got this. The Tonic Watercolor Fine Art Mixing Set. How do I get into this box? I don't know. Oh my gosh. The box is smarter than me. I mean, like, there's got to be a way to open this. Okay. Okay. And I haven't opened this yet. I've been waiting to open this stuff. I have had this since July, guys, and it is now December 2nd. So, yeah, these come in these really cool porcelain pans. Isn't that pretty? I swear I like other colors besides red, but it just happens to be the one I picked. So when I was on top. And like they have their lights fast rating and all of that on there. We know to not trust that, but but it does list the pigment information on these, so I will make sure to keep track of that. Yeah, I'm very excited about this. Isn't it so neat? Anyways, because I needed more stuff to try. All right, next up on our trip, and that means me and now you guys, stopped at the super awesome Duck Everywhere Hotel in Memphis. It's called the Peabody Hotel, and I'm not kidding. It's like 100% ducks. It is my favorite hotel that I've ever stayed at. And you will see why if you have never been to the Peabody and you don't know what it is. I don't want to spoil it from you. Oh, look how cute I am. Hello, me. I assume I'm showing you more ducks. I am. There's more ducks. Guess what? I found more ducks. It was like a constant game of where can I find more ducks the whole time I was in this hotel. And I don't usually... Oh, and there was a player piano. And I play piano. I'm not very good at it, but I do play and I do like it. And I think player pianos are just the neatest. Here's more ducks. Also, like, a really impressive looking display of really tasty things that I definitely would have tried a lot of, but I chose this one. I don't know why. It's just, you don't get to see blues very often in desserts, and so I went with the blue one. I feel like it was an Elvis themed one. Like I said, this was last year, so I don't remember. Look, more ducks! Okay, this is not the best footage, but you guys. So, every morning, this is the morning, the ducks come down from their, like, duck penthouse with the duck master, and then they hang out in this fountain all day. And they just get to chill and be ducky, and they are spoiled. Did you see the, like, little food serving tray? Yeah, they're spoiled. They're very happy, very well-fed, very healthy ducks. And then at the end of the day, they go back to the elevator, and they go up to the penthouse. I want to go back there so bad. They're so cute. It was so much fun. Yeah. All right, and now we are to the point of the trip where I have other humans with me, and we started stopping at various adventurous places, like this place where we got a crab boil, which I've never had. And now we're at a new creative reuse center. This is Starlandia, and it is in Savannah, Georgia. This is definitely one of my top picks for creative reuse centers. Look at all that fabric. It is probably because I am a little bit obsessed with fabric right now. You know, like when you find a new hobby or like you get back into an old hobby, like I'm getting back into sewing again. I'm like, ooh, I just want all the cool fabric. And like by all the cool fabric, I mean weird little scraps of like fabric that I can find from the 1970s or something at a creative reuse store or like at a thrift store, you know. I really love little like bits of ancient fabric like that. Anyways, so yeah, this is Starlandia. They have like a mix of new and old things. So, and the neighborhood is really pretty and very interesting looking. And I don't think I got like any footage of it because I'm bad at this. And because I had been like to like so many of these already and like was going to so many more. And now I was traveling with my friends and I felt kind of like, I don't want to make them wait for me while I'm like putzing around and going around the neighborhood and looking at stuff. And I got this book, which is illustrated by PJ Lynch. And it is fantastic. Like, the illustrations are so gorgeous. I know you can't see them very well. But, yeah, I probably paid a couple dollars for it. Very worth it. These, I am very sure, came from Starlandia. They're not full sheets. Or they're not full booklets, but they're also not full price, so I wanted to try vellum, and I don't have vellum. Oh, hey, and somebody already started using this, and so I get like free bonus art with it. But yeah, vellum is, if you don't know, it's translucent. That's really cute. Anyways. So now I've got some vellum I can try to play with. And I didn't have to spend a lot to do it. And I supported a local small business. Alrighty. So our next stop was Asheville Art Supply, which is, you guys might know as Cheap Joe's. It is no longer Cheap Joe's. This one happens to be the Asheville Art Supply store. And you could definitely tell walking through the store that they were making a changeover still. There was a lot of like empty slots. So, and they, were very upfront about that. Nice people work there, but like, look at all those brushes that just aren't there. So I'm guessing that after they like settle more into being the Asheville art supply store, there won't be so much missing stuff, So I'll have to stop back there someday. Oh, darn. Like, but it's in a part of North Carolina that I don't really go through, like, when I'm traveling. So it'd have to be like, I plan to go there on my trip, which isn't bad. And here's some cute toys that they just decorate with because they're cute and you deserve to see them. Oh, and next to that store, there's another chocolate place. And look at how gorgeous this chocolate is. I think we got like a little sample pack from there and like we each had a couple of them, I think. And then we were off traveling through the mountains. Did I mention that this was a road trip? We did a lot of driving. Isn't this just super cute? Like somebody's hand in their doggy's paw print. I love that. That makes me so happy. Really big, cool dam. This is the Douglas Dam, and I only know that because we were talking about my friend Douglas when we were there, like, the whole time. Like, yeah, we gotta remember to tell him about his dam. Anyways, one of my favorite things about road trips is roadside fences. Like, I just could watch this just for hours. I love watching them go up and down the hills. I have loved that since I was a wee little girl. Yeah. And so we did do other stops besides art supply stores on the way home. This is Mammoth Cave, in Kentucky. And we didn't do a very long stop here because we kind of decided to stop there last minute. And so we didn't really book a tour. And if you want to look around Mammoth Cave, you really need to book a tour so that you can like go deeper into the cave and like have somebody like lead you around and explain things. We just kind of like saw like the main big cavern, and I mean, like, that was cool enough. Like, seriously, it was really, really cool. And now we are enjoying the company of some turtles. This was at the Creation Museum. They have like a little pond. I mean, it's not little. They have a big pond with like happy little fish, happy little turtles, really creepy animatronics telling you Bible stories. I mean, I'm sorry, dude, but like, it creeped me out. Oh, and they also have like really nice displays of insects. Oh, I took so much footage and cameras. I took so much footage and pictures of beetles. Oh, and now we're at the Indigo Hippo. You got to see the car because I parallel parked it, and I did a beautiful job. And I was impressed with myself. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but like one of the problems with doing a big road trip and then having other people in the car with you is that you can't necessarily buy all of the cool stuff that you would like to buy from creative reuse centers because there just wasn't enough room in the car for like anything else. Like I was like, I'm going to buy this piece of paper. Yeah, I was about there. Or, as I mentioned, fabric. I bought a lot of fabric on this trip, but it wasn't like a lot of fabric. It was like many little tiny scraps of fabric, which made me really happy to do. So, yeah. Oh, if you look in the back, there's a long green pencil, like right at the top of the screen. Oh, it's gone now. Anyways, it'll come back. Just some foreshadowing. You'll see it again. All right, I got this fabulous thing at an art store recycle place. See, somebody started trying to sharpen it at one point and then like gave up. I don't know why, but it's mine now. What am I going to do with it? I don't know. Draw. Maybe I'll take it out in public and draw with it because that sounds fun. And it's not all like a lot of creative reuse stores have stuff like this. It's whatever people bring there. So, and I've been really liking painting on little things lately, so I've got a couple pieces of clay board and a gesso board. Yeah. And we're on the road again. I also really love bridges. Look at that. Very cool. I realize this is probably a long clip of a bridge, but it was a long bridge, so you get the full clip. Not as long as the Mackinac Bridge, which I am fairly certain I put in a video too and made you watch the whole thing, but, you know, still long enough. Also, I just noticed that graffiti said doofus on it, and that's amazing. Oh, we also stopped at like one of those butterfly garden places where you can just go chill with the butterflies and they like land on you and flip around and go all cute and adorable all the time. It was really fun. I will go to those like anytime I can. And here we are in Urbana, Illinois at the Idea Store, which had just a ton of really interesting stuff in it that I managed to not buy. Some of those inks I really wanted to take home with me, and I did not. But some of those cameras I also really wanted to take home with me, and I did not. Like I said, there wasn't a lot of room in the car, and also I had already spent a lot of money on this trip, so I was trying not to be an idiot and spend a lot of money I couldn't really spend. But there was a lot of really neat stuff here. And I don't know what it is about Urbana, Illinois, but they have like 2 biggish art stores in the Lincoln Square Mall. Like, there's this one and there's this other one that I'm going to go to in just a second called the Art Co-op. Yeah, which is, I think, all just new stuff. But like, that's still like, that's a ton of art supply for one small mall in like not a super giant, huge city. So yeah, it's impressive. Yeah. And if you don't think that creative reuse centers are cool after watching all this, like, look at that. They have like seriously like x-rays and slides and stuff. Like it is really neat. I really wish, I'm like planning on going back here someday just to like, I will make a road trip out of just going to this. Not this year because I am very broke, but someday. Okay, for the remainder of this, I'm not going to try to remember, for the most part, where I got this stuff, or at least the name of the store. I will try to put that in later. Like this one. I got this at a thrift store in Hawaii. Have I opened it? No, I have not. But I'm very curious about it. And it looks... yeah, it's not even opened. So we will see how that goes. But I got a ton of weird sewing supplies that I'm very excited about. A lot of little bits of lace. This is why I like creative reuse stores so much. Like, look at how cute these little bits of lace are. I cannot wait to use them in projects that I am actually starting to work on right now. So it's part of why I was like, I gotta get this stuff sorted out so I can use it. And a lot of these places just have like bins where you can dig through scraps. And like, I mean, it's tiny, but it's so cute. And it's not like this is expensive. So, and you go there and you spend money and you get all these fun little things. Oh, that's cute. I wonder if I even saw that when I bought it, or if I just saw, ooh, pretty flowers and rainbows, and snatched it. It could be either. But that's cute. So I hope you guys don't mind. I'm probably going to start doing weird sewing projects on my channel. I have an idea that my channel's about to radically change to like, instead of just, well, I have started doing sculpting and mold making, but I also want to get into like, I just want to show you guys all the weird things that I work on for fun. This one's sparkly. Can you see it? I love the sparkle and that gradient. Yeah. Oh, look, more ladybugs. Also, I'm sorry I sound stuffy and sniffly. I have a cold. It is what it is. And sometimes I get stuff like this, all about strange beasts of the past, which I either wanted because I like the illustrations in it. Oh yeah, look at that. I love old books with cool illustrations. Or I got it so that I could turn it into a sketchbook someday. Look at that. We'll see. Ooh, what does the cover look like? Let's see what the cover looks like. Ooh, yeah! That's a great cover. So yeah. Ooh, look at those. Very cute. Ooh, fun. I love fabric, guys. And I love dinosaurs. These are really cute. Like, it's like watercolor. Ooh, I like that. I don't know why I picked this. It's interesting, but it's very not me. So I'm curious why I decided to want that one. Here's a bag of stuff that includes some already started quilt squares and a bunch of cat fabric. Like, I'm not 100% sure what I'll do with this. Like, do I just make the quilt? Do I make a bunch of little bags out of it? I don't know. I gotta like lay it out and see how much is actually here. Because there's a ton of stuff in here. Ooh. They must have done this kind of piecing where you stripe them together and then you cut them into squares. Ooh, that is a scary looking cat right there. Why doesn't he have eyes? And I got this cute little kitty post-it. And this little bunny dude came from like a used toy store. But he's a pencil sharpener. I mean, you know. He works pretty well. And then I got yarn. I also love to knit a lot. And my cats found this one. My cats also like that I knit, so they can steal my stuff. I got a few more pastels. Arg, arg. They're all like the same dark green. And this is the last of it. I got these two little things at the Daiso store when we were in Hawaii. Little kitty stamp, that's what he looks like. And this kitty washi tape, which I just got a new day planner, and I think I'm going to use these in that. I think that sounds fun. Okay, and that's it. And hopefully I have more video after this. And I do. I have this video where I'm going to show you this really really necessary shot of this bathroom in a ice cream shop we stopped at because it had a chandelier. And then we were on our way home. So it's just more happy fences. Definitely didn't take many hours of driving coming from Illinois to get here. And then look, I'm home. This is my garden. It's got happy little bees in it, many happy bees. It's got this really cool woodchuck in my backyard. I assume that's a baby woodchuck because usually the woodchuck in my yard is bigger, but oh, he's so cute. Oh, look at that face. Oh my gosh, eating that dandelion. Anyways, yeah. I mean, one of the best things about traveling is coming home to your garden spider, right? And your cats. So here's some footage of my kitties, and I will see you guys soon. This is my neighbor Cat V coming over to harass my cats while the windows are open in the summer. All right, I'm planning on loading another video up. Every other week is my goal, guys. Like, keep me to that, okay? I love you. Have a good week. Bye.